Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It's a bit of a roller coaster up here, honestly. So we have the next attempt to break through resistance. It's just below resistance. This is the moment of truth. Earlier today, we talked about that the 30,780 level, when broken and price sustains above it, that is a good sign that the wave C might finally be in, and that we're heading higher here. At the moment, I see a possible 5-wave move to the upside here, and it could be the start of the 5th wave finally. It's not confirmed yet, yeah? So what do we need for confirmation? First of all, I'd like to see a break above 30,780. It hasn't done that. Yeah, possible 5-wave move up on a really tiny time frame, but it could squiggle a bit higher. And then it needs to hold a higher low on the pullback and then go higher. So first of all, I mean, we have possible 5 up, now needs to hold a higher low, ideally in the region between 30,064 and 30,344, which means in any pullback, it now must not drop below 30,060 anymore. If it does that, then this is likely going to fail, and we are still in the 4th wave. You know, it hasn't gone high enough really to say, okay, the likelihood is very high, it's already in wave 5, because it failed here, yeah, and it can fail again. We're now in resistance. That's the purpose of giving you that signal level here at 30,780, where I said, okay, if we break above that, it would be too high to normally reasonably expect continuation to the downside, but we haven't broken it, okay? So we are now squeezed between resistance and support. This is fib support, and if it indeed has bottomed here in this 4th wave, and if we really are in the 5th wave to the upside, it needs to hold 30,060. Okay, and how would that work? I mean, ideally it would do a wave 1, complete or nearly complete, a wave 2 to the downside, a 3rd wave higher, a 4th wave down, and a 5th wave up. Let's take a look at possible targets. Yeah, I'm gonna take the micro count off because it's not confirmed at this stage. But what would be a target if this is going higher already? So there are a few ways of calculating targets. One way of measuring is we take the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the low of the 4th wave, yeah, and then we're looking here at a common area between basically 32K, 38.2 extension, and the 61.8 extension at 33,570, which means that if it is a 5th wave, it should ideally not go above 33,570. So if I nailed the count, I don't really want it to go much above that. Extensions are always possible, but if it goes significantly above that 61.8 extension, I would assume that we might be dealing with a 3rd wave already, yeah, which we cannot rule out. I mean, it is technically possible. You need to understand that. It's technically possible that all of this here was a wave 1, because we have a possible 5-wave move, and this is a wave 2. It would be super shallow. I don't really believe it at this stage, but yeah, you know, we've seen stuff like that. That's why I said to you, if we really are in a higher degree 3rd wave, you know, retracements can be shallow and extensions can happen. So just you know, that stuff can happen. That's why I always said, look, in a 3rd wave, it's good to be positioned in one way or another, and not to get too small with your positions. But that's just my view. What else to highlight? Oh yeah, there's another way of measuring target, and we can take the length of the wave 1 down here, go to the low of the wave 4, and then we are looking for the 1-to-1 ratio, 100% extension, which is at 31,857, which means we have a possible target range between 31,850, that's the first level to watch, and 33,576, but that is quite extended. Bitcoin likes extended 5th waves, yeah, but I try to keep the target conservative here, not to raise expectations too much, but be aware it can always extend higher. So it's a pretty broad range. So we need to look at the subwave structures here and when they occur. But my target starts basically at just below 32K. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.